Glastonbury is the heart. It is the heartland of the goddess, and the landscape there is filled with her vibrations. It touches the heart so deeply, the sacred soil, and your footsteps upon it lead you deeper into your own heart, for it is the heartland. Pilgrims have come here since ancient times, drawn by the sacredness of everything there. Their hearts pulled them like a magnet. But Glastonbury is in our heart, for it is the heart centre, and we can find it in our own hearts. And by doing that, we can access the deep healing which it always brings. For it brings you back to yourself, back to your heart, back to your own heartland. The name Avalon means land of apples, for there are many orchards growing on the slopes of the Tor. And if you take an apple and slice it horizontally, you will find the mark of the goddess within it. For the apple contains the 5-pointed star inside it, and this is the mark of the goddess. You will find it on the tips of many berries, and you will find it within many flowers, particularly the rose. So this land of apples brings you closer to the goddess, and she is your mother, for she gave birth to you, and she continues to nurture you and feed you and hold you. She is your mother. The lands of Avalon were always very watery places, and there is still much water in the landscape there today. And the water is the feminine. It is the deep, intuitive part of us, the place where feelings are held, for water brings feelings and the flow of those feelings. The mists of Avalon gather often, bringing the mysteries, the ancient mysteries. So let me take you through the mists of Avalon to Glastonbury, but the Glastonbury which is in your own heart. Next to the Tor is the Chalice Well Garden, and it is the most peaceful garden you will ever experience. And it is filled with healing vibrations. Let us travel now through the mists of Avalon and into this very special garden. Feel the mists come all around you. Feel the softness. Feel it fill you. As you look through the mist, you find that you are standing in front of your own heart. And there is a door in your heart. And you step through it, through the gateway, and enter your heart. But what you enter is a garden. And it is the Chalice Well Garden. The feeling runs through the soles of your feet and up and through you. The feeling of sacredness and healing and love. For this is a place of love. You look across the garden and see how it travels in stages up to the top, but you are in the lower part of it. And you find yourself standing before a pool of water, and that pool is in the shape of two interlocking circles. And this symbol is the most profound symbol of the divine feminine. You dip your finger into the water and you anoint your heart with it. And it touches you in the deepest part of your being. You then walk further up the garden and you come to a healing pool. And you take your shoes off and step into the water. And you feel the water bringing you healing as the soles of your feet make contact with the water. You then step out of the pool and walk further up the garden, and you come to a fountain made in the shape of a lion's head. You cup your hands and drink deeply from it. You feel the water moving throughout every part of you. And this water contains iron, and so it brings you strength. You walk now to the very top of the garden, to the wellhead, and there is somewhere to sit under the trees next to the well, and you sit down. And you feel the well and what it represents, for it represents the deep well of consciousness within you. As you sit within this beautiful healing space, a bright light appears before you. And from that light there emerges the goddess. And all you can feel is love and healing and peace. And she greets you like a mother would greet her child. And she wraps her arms around you and holds you close. As she steps away, she opens the palm of her hand. And in there is a crystal in the shape of a heart. And she places this into your heart. And you feel it. She asks you then to sit and feel this crystal within you, but also for you to connect to the crystal energy within the earth. And in truth, that crystal energy is within her, for her body is the earth. And you feel the crystal beneath the ground, and you feel the vibrations of it rise up and enter your whole being and touch the crystal heart within you. The crystal energy then moves through every part of you. It goes to those places in your physical body which need healing or which have pain. And the crystal transforms everything. And the crystal soothes any emotional pain in your heart. And it filters into your spirit body, filling it with crystalline light. You then watch as the goddess reaches up her arms and she draws down the sunshine, and a beam of sunlight enters your crown and fills you completely, and as it does, it touches the crystalline energy within you, and it creates rainbows of light, and those rainbows of light spill out into your aura. So you are lit up with all the colours of the rainbow. The goddess smiles at you, for she has brought you the healing that you need, and the peace that you need, and the love that you need. And she reminds you